So I finally got my act together and bought myself a drone.
Nice.
So I've only had this drone for a couple of days and I'm still getting used to all of the functions and stuff. But yeah, it's a Mavic Air 2 and we're just watching. It's got obstacle avoidance as well, so it's actually dodging a couple of trees here right now. And I've got it on active track, so it will follow me around. So as I said, I've only had it for a couple of days and it's still pretty much on auto settings. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. But take a look at some of the shots I've taken. Okay.
So this here is the maiden voyage, the first footage I've ever shot using this drone. Just going straight ahead. And took some shots from above. At this stage I was shooting in 4K, so I was able to punch in a bit there. This is my neighborhood. Just going up now. So in Japan you're allowed to go up to 150 meters. And the other laws basically are you can't do it when you're drunk or when you've been drinking at all. You have to stay 30 meters away from other people. Can't fly above crowds. It's all pretty much common sense stuff. You can't fly at night. It's really weird actually seeing it go up this high because you can't see it anymore. You can sometimes hear a little bit of a whir up in the air somewhere, but it's really hard to know exactly where it is. And when you do finally find it, it's just this tiny speck in the sky. Most of the vision I've got, I'm holding the remote control in my other hand, and yeah, not too keen on that. Something about it just looks a bit sloppy. This was going to be one of the set moves that you can do a circle around yourself, but then I saw it moving towards trees, so I stopped. This is another one of the set moves where it just zooms out on an angle, up and back. And this was just shooting it straight up. I'll put this into fast forward so it goes a bit quicker. This is at a shrine in my neighborhood. Another little shot. You can see the shadow there on the left, which is another issue. This was a bit sketchy flying between these trees. So I'm watching the screen and also the drone itself at the same time. Got to be careful of these power lines everywhere as well. So Japan doesn't really bury their power cables. So there are a few times where I haven't been too close, but I take it really easy when I'm near power lines. You saw me kind of turn it around the wrong way there. That's because I'm facing it, and so everything's in reverse. You'll see the power lines come into view soon as well, maybe. That's an old bridge that's, I think it's basically protected like a, don't think it's World Heritage, but something like that. It's of cultural importance in Japan anyway. And this is me testing out this trace functionality. So the drone stays still unless you move it, and the camera follows you. Of course you can manually override that. Yeah, this is just the local river. It's the Anraku River, which is near us. It's a beautiful area. You can see bamboo there, lots of cedar trees. There's a few big soldier farms down here as well. Came down with my daughter as well, and I was trying to get it to use the tracking. So this is the parallel function, so it kind of sits next to you and moves sideways as you go along. Another one of those set moves that I did with my daughter. I was trying to figure it out. The first one was a little bit short as well. This one went back a bit further. You can see it's on auto settings and the colors change a bit, so I'm going to have to start shooting manually, but I'm trying to figure out all the piloting stuff first. And I'm not sure how this will look on a phone. It'll just be little specks, but you can actually see a bit of detail in those shadows there. They're quite long. People burn a lot of stuff here, so sometimes it's weeds, sometimes it's their household garbage, but the smoke actually gives it a nice look. Another shot of me on the bridge. You'll see me stop it suddenly as well so it doesn't run into any wires. This was a field full of cosmos, and I thought I'd take the drone there, but the colors aren't popping the way I wanted them to, so again, I'm really going to have to play with the manual settings. So this is Shibushi. This is the town that I'm living in. I'm probably 10 kilometers out of town or so. Now this was difficult. This is There's a really nice temple in town, and it's built into the side of a cliff, and it's amazing. I mean, there's moss growing over everything. Some bits are roped off, you can't get in there, so I thought the drone would be perfect. But there's also a lot of trees and statues and things, so I was flying very carefully. And you can see some more wires there, trees to look out for as well. And this is another river. I don't like flying too low, especially when you're looking right down and you can see the reflection of the drone. Yeah, either the reflection or the shadow of the drone really bothers me. But this is really easy to use, this drone. It's very intuitive. I have really been enjoying playing around with it.